It's Chaos Pit, it's Celts versus Aztecs, and we're speeding up. Looks like we got Sora Kuma over here in the Aztecs. Sitaux playing Celts. Chaos Pit, you gotta chop through to all the gold on the outside. Only stone and berries and hunt and sheep and wood on the inside. And we see Sitaux coming forward for a douche. Okay, good game to join. Good fucking game to join. Sitaux is douching with the Celts against the Aztecs. Sora Kuma just trying to get up to the feudal age. Now Sora Kuma goes for the barracks. We've got the villagers now following up and chasing the villagers all around. Sora Kuma trying to escape to the outside, but the sheep was blocking the way, and now Sitaux is through, and Sitaux is through, and Sitaux is killing so much, but Sora Kuma is also killing. Villagers are going down on either side. 21 villagers for Sitaux, 17 villagers for Sora Kuma, but he is in the feudal age. However, he does not have a TC. Now he's gotten out. Looks like Sitaux has walled in a villager, and Sora Kuma is going to go for the TC over here. Villager died diagonally on the wall. And Sitaux is at 24 villagers. Sora Kuma is at 15 villagers. This is the perfect game to start this out. This is the perfect game. Boar now coming in for Sora Kuma as Sitaux is on the way up to the feudal age. House is now going down. That's really annoying for Sora Kuma. We've got one skirmisher over here just kind of being annoying. And now Sitaux is going to go for double archery range skirmishers to try and push this back. Villager count now only 5 ahead for Sitaux after all of this. 400 resources collected ahead. The farms are being stalled out a little bit by Sora Kuma, so this guy can't work. This farm can't be taken anymore either. And Sitaux is also chopped through to the outside. He's going to go for a mill to take this hunt. So, things have settled down. Looks like Sora Kuma just trying to get things underway again in his eco. It's not looking great, but it's not as bad as it could have been. And he does have the skirmisher advantage for now, and Sitaux is really having problems queuing up skirmish of his own. He should probably cancel some vills to get some more skirmishers. This was the right series to start watching. Remember, these guys are teammates now. This might be the first like real set they've played against each other since being teammates. I actually probably guarantee it is. Krebs, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. What a way to wake up, dude. What a way to wake up. Is this a best of 3? I'm pretty sure it's a best of 3. Or is it a best of 5? Might be a best of... Ooh, this might be a best of 5. Best of 5. Ooh, sheesh. Round of 32. You can find out more about the event, the Garrison, !the Garrison. Like I said, if you are interested in going to a LAN, you're a LAN type of player, like playing in one yourself, this is a good one to go to. I'll be there. All the pros will be there. And we'll have a lot of people playing each other in the community tournament. Man, 7 villagers ahead still for Sitaux. But the skirmisher number is really struggling here. And Sora Kuma's got eagles, right? So he's got a counter unit built in. He's going for another barracks, but he's got 0 on food. Sora Kuma absolutely needs to get the food eco in order. It's not easy to farm around TCs on the outside here. He is taking some more hunts over on the side. Does have a decent amount of army. And Sitaux is still looking for a place to go with his TC out in the middle of nowhere because he douched. Just woke up? I did, yeah. I haven't eaten anything. I have just made my shitty decaf coffee. Instant decaf coffee, the worst. Oh, these skirmishers are way out of position. See the difficulty here. Like, Sitau's sneaking villagers in to his little community. Huh? Decaf? Yeah, I can't have caffeine anymore, dude. And, like, the thing is, decaf's always gonna kind of taste like shit. So I figured, like, it doesn't really matter. I might as well just get instant. Then I don't have to bother with it. It's warm. Is at least one of them from Taiwan? Yeah, Sora Kuma is from Taiwan. What happens if you do? I want to find out, dude. Doctor told me to stop drinking caffeine. Seems to help a little bit. So I haven't drank any in like a month and a half. Tea and honey. Tea has caffeine in it too. I do have decaf tea. Ooh, this is good for Sitaux. Look at him clear this up. More eagles on the way though for Sora Kuma. Now, the armor doesn't really benefit the eagles here against the skirms, but forging would help for sure. Forging would for sure help. Okay. Well, that's a lot of skirms. And the market comes up now as a tower comes forward from Sitaux. That's an interesting tower. What does that really do for him? Other than unnecessarily expose the villagers. I don't know. I don't really know. Sora Kuma feels threatened by this tower, though, and he's going to send villagers and everything around there. Now he's going to decide it's not a great idea. He's got so much military. 19 military for Sora Kuma. Or, sorry, 20 military for Sora Kuma, 19 for Sitaux. And this is just a mess. This is an absolute mess. Oh, the vills can't go anywhere. He's deleting houses, but they still can't go anywhere. Skirmishers trying to hold the line. Another tower here for Sitaux. And Sora Kuma is going to have to dive onto this as he sends the villagers forward. Also has the eagles attacking the villagers. He's trying to take care of these skirmishers. He's thinking about going up. He's got the market so he can sell. And I think he's going to be able to take this out. But that tower actually has done damage. And Sitaux is now losing a lot of archers and skirmishers. Oh, what a messy game. I love it.
_P_calm. Long time no see.
I be calm.
Happy
Thank
New
you for the
Year,
resub.
everybody.
Thank for the 29 as well. Happy New Year to you. Sora Kuma has managed to push this back. Sell the wood, brother. Just sell everything. You've got time now. Yeah. Sell it and go up to Castle Age. If you get to Castle Age here, it's going to be insane. 800 wood sold. He puts all that gold into buying food and he still doesn't have enough. He still doesn't have enough, man. There's another tower there from Sitaux. There's a stable as well. He still doesn't have enough to go up. That's crazy. What's the food eco looking like for Sora Kuma now? It's not great. Aztec farms are amazing in Dark Age and Feudal Age. Like before you get the upgrades. That'll help a little bit, but he keeps putting food into more villagers, more eagles, more skirmishers, and here come the scouts now from Sitaux. He's selling 400 more wood. The wood price is not looking good here, folks. 52 wood to sell. Or 52 gold per wood to sell right now. And now Sitaux is thinking about going up. Sora Kuma, you just gotta idle, man. You just gotta idle. He's queuing up more eagles. We can't afford that. Gotta go up, man. You gotta go up. Sitaux is gonna be up before you. Castle Age is on the way. And honestly, I think Woads could be huge here for Sitaux. Woads are going to kill everything from Sora Kuma. So if he stays on stone, if he can keep this area secure and his stones secure, he could go for a castle and just make Woad Raiders. Castle Age on the way for both. Horse Collar coming in now for Sora Kuma. It's been a wild game. It has been a wild ride. Sora Kuma could get the relics right away. I think that should be a priority for him, for sure. With Aztecs, you could get 1, 2, 3, maybe even the 4th one. Not certain about this one, but could be really, really nice. Jaguar Warriors will prevail. I mean, Sora Kuma's not really on stone, right? So, like, theoretically, Jags could be good against Woads, but gotta get there. The monks could theoretically be good, but the Woads are super fast and cheap to produce. And they're actually quite good now in Castle Age, with all of the buffs that they've received. I think Sitau's in a good position. Sora Kuma hasn't been able to push out here. He did hold the line. But I think Sitaux with Woad Raiders is going to go crazy. If he decides to go for them. He's getting infantry armor, so he's probably thinking about it. He's done a remarkable job just holding this army. Sora Kuma kind of needs to push here. And Sitaux goes for a ballsy castle. Yeah, he'll just place it there. You can put some quick walls down. There's the houses right now. Get the castle up, and now Sora Kuma realizes, okay, this is a problem. This is a big problem. Is Strongholds ever seen in pro play? No, Strongholds is like, it's a very interesting technology, but it doesn't really synergize with what Woad Raiders do. So you can like area heal around castles, but usually with Woad Raiders, you're not massing them up and waiting. Like if it was a range unit, it'd be useful. But with what they do, they're built for raiding. It's in the name. They're built for running around. You're never pulling them back defensively. Double monastery for Sora Kuma. I think seeing this, Sitaux would be well suited to go forward with a tower here once he gets the stone. Oh no, will these even be complete? I think they will. Yeah, not too many archers in that group there for Sitaux. Monasteries are now complete. Eagles are over here. Panic time for Sitaux. Oh no. My man, you gotta build this TC faster. That gate is going down. The skirmishers are blocking the villagers. Sitaux clicking. Like his life depends on it. Look at the EAPM. 143 there. And the TC is going to go up in time. But there's still exposed eco over on this side. Sora Kuma goes for another town center. The monk is out.
Thanks for taking this prime sub off my hands.
I think Sitaux is looking towards another castle here instead of a tower. Tower here would have gone hard, though. Yo, Fenton, thank you for the 8 months. This is oh, the trap! The trap! The trap! We're going back in time. We're going back. We gotta see it. We gotta see it. We gotta see it. The Eagles are coming in here. Eagles are coming in here. Sitaux already went for a gate there. The Eagles went too deep. There's another gate here. Ejects. Another gate right here. And the Eagles are stuck. But the skirmishers are still in, but they're being killed by Woad Raiders. And the Eagles are so alone over here as the Woads come in. The Woads are going to absolutely mop the floor with those. Third town center now for Sora Kuma. And Sitaux is off of stone, but he's got a lot of Woads. He's cleared this army. Eco KD 19-7 in favor of Sora Kuma. He's finally got the villager lead again. But the Celts are coming. The Celts are coming. 12 on stone for Sora Kuma. Monks are here ready to convert. Devotion could be huge for Sitaux. Casual Gamer, thank you for the 25 months. I'm so happy we went into this series, man. This game alone. Perfect. And the relics are going to be picked up for Sora Kuma. Good cat. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Let's go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's up, Lanshi? Offline event doesn't have the same ring to it as, say, watch party. Yeah, but there's, like, I think offline event is more applicable here, though, Exocet. Because, like, there's a big community LAN event, right? It's not just the watch party. So if you guys want to play alongside the pros, maybe even have them cast a few of your games. Who knows? I'm excited to cast some of the community LAN event games. I think they said that might be a possibility. I'll have to talk to the guy a little bit more, but oh boy. Oh god, the monks are so out of position. The monks are going forward. Sora Kuma has misread this. He's misread this. Sitaux doesn't give a fuck. Bye-bye, monastery. Bye-bye, eco. Where is the army? It's over here. It's on the wrong side. And Sitaux is just pushing forward with Celt Rams. He's got the castle here. The walls are coming up desperately from Sora Kuma, but they're not going to stay up for very long. Now he's going to start losing vills. He's going to have to convert vills to make up for the ones he's lost. You can see he's just not even paying attention with these monks. Because he's busy back here. Rams are coming in. Castle now from Sora Kuma. Jags could be huge. He's still doing a little bit of damage back here. Has to be concerned about this area. As Sitaux will eject the Woad Raiders and try and kill all of the villagers. The castle's still not up. They're killing vills. They're killing vills. 68 villagers for Sitaux. Still 67 for Sora Kuma. And that monk is facing the siege workshop. Okay, it was converting a Woad. I thought it was converting the ram while facing the siege workshop. It's not to be. 70 villagers. It's still tied after all of that. Res collected. Even. Even. Redemption is in for Sora Kuma. The Woads are waiting, though. And he's wasting... kind of wasting faith on these buildings here. So... Sitaux doesn't really mind losing all this stuff. And now he's going to come in with the Woads and kill all of this. Devotion did come in, I believe. Only one Woad Raider converted. It's not enough to save this army. And now the Woads are underneath here as Jags are being queued by Sora Kuma. What is that high building? It's a pagode. It's just a visual thing. It's scenery. Oh my god, Sitau's gonna castle over here. Oh man. That is Sora Kuma's wood line right there. He can see it. He's still gaming over here. He's got decent eco upgrades. Aztec farms are huge as well. And this is simply a follow-up castle. The ones he had built earlier. Another TC here for Sora Kuma. Sitaux is still exploring with a villager. Sora Kuma now buying back all that wood he sold earlier. For reasonable prices. And Sitaux, well, he's expanding as well. It's going to be 4 TCs for him. It's going to be 5 TCs for Sora Kuma.
Fuck you all. Your lives are so sad. I get a charity tax break just for hanging out with you.
And Imp is a fever dream at the moment for both. So Sora Kuma has seen this villager. He's chasing that villager. And the Rams are coming in. Sora Kuma needs to wall this off. Villagers now coming forward over here. Is it going to be another town center? Dude, get back to work. What are you doing over here? The game is messy. This random eagle already killing 2 villagers on the side. Jags are over here dealing with an outpost. The Rams still can't find anywhere good to hit. And this villager has been completely walled in. Or not. You can still escape. There's a TC there if she does. TC still isn't complete over here either. It's a messy game. Yeah, 2025 here. This is 2025. You're right. We get Jags versus Woads every game, man. This is 2025. Don't fuck around. I think a big part of the problem for Sora Kuma is the fact that these relics got ejected on this side. If he had those relics, life would be good. But there's only really one to take right here. He's walling off this side. Oh my god, man. 91 villagers for Sitaux, 87 for Sora Kuma. And look at Sora Kuma stalling everything. He's trying to go up to the next age. He is trying to go up to Imperial Age so he can tread this down. 26 Woad Raiders. 26 Woads. And Sora Kuma really needs to drop off some of this food and get up to Imp. He's stalled out for a long time. Sitaux escaped. Oh, no, he escaped. He's making a siege workshop now. Oh, God. He escaped. That's so annoying. That's so frustrating for Sora Kuma. Villager over here building another TC. Jags just run right past the Woads, but they'll catch up to them. It's walled off on that side, and it's another castle over here for Sora Kuma. Not the greatest spot for a castle. Okay, Woads are just simply out-popping the Jags. This also is not a great spot for a castle. This is a really ill-advised castle here for Sora Kuma. He's going to have to build a second one like over here. That one should have been over here. Because this can kind of be rammed down as well. We need a gate. We need a gate right here. Oh, yes. Oh. Dude, he knows. He absolutely knows. He knows how to ball, dude. Sora Kuma absolutely knows how to ball. Castle is still being rammed down. Aztec castles are really rough. Siege Workshop over here got converted. So he says, thank you very much, Sitaux, for building that annoying, sneaky Siege Workshop. It's mine now. And the push seems to have been held. We have enough stone for another castle. TC goes up on this side. Sitaux trying to farm. Sora Kuma in Imp is going to be really, really bad for Sitaux. Sora Kuma's bringing this back. He's actually bringing this back. This is such a sick game. Another castle here for Sora Kuma. But a castle over here for Sitaux. How many castles? Oh, man. This might actually be the only game I've seen where strongholds could be useful. Because you just have so many castles. You could heal everywhere. But at the same time, like if you're getting into a fight with the Woads against Jags, they're probably going to die before you can pull them away and heal. And most of these castles are going to go down soon. Sitaux is just desperately trying to get to the Imperial Age. Infantry armor on the way for Sora Kuma. Thinking about more Jaguars. Sitau's trying to control the wood on this map. Most of the wood is in this little ring around there. There's also a bunch inside. There's only little bunches on the outside. You can see him like going for outposts. Now he's trying to chop through over here. Still doesn't have wood or wheelbarrow, which Sora Kuma has had for a long time, but he's ahead on res collected by 2,000, so he still had the better economy overall. Still, it's going to be a lot of dead castles here, and there's not a lot of stone left on the map. There's some, but most of it has been put into these castles so far. What do you do here if you're Sitaux? Like, how do you fight this with Imperial Age Celts? Aztecs are going to be difficult because the Jaguar number is already up there. He's still making Woads, but with this amount of Jags, Sora Kuma can just, like, take any fight. Paladin? Then you're running into Aztec monks, right? It's kind of rough. Ton of Scorpions. Yeah, Scorpions could be good. Scorpions might be the play. Then you run into, like, Onager as well. I don't know. I think it's really tough. I think Sora Kuma's done enough here. Imperial Age 10 seconds away. This is a good push. This is really, really nice. You shut down that gold over there. You can threaten this TC as well. Castle's still being repaired here. Good job from Sitaux to keep this up for so long, and he's killing villagers because of it. This castle is being pushed. That'll open up the entire map here. Relics will be collected by Sora Kuma. Again. You need Hussar and Scorps. Hussar Scorp could be good. It's a long tech switch to make though. It's a lot of resources you got to invest into that. Oh, look at these. Oh, look at the Jags, dude. They like 4-shot these woads. Sitau's like hitting and running. And he's walled them off on this side. Actually, no. He's walled himself off on this side. So he might lose all these vills to the woads here. If he's not paying attention. More trebs coming from Sitaux. He's still holding this castle. Jags are pushing in on this side. I always love how, like, people see a watchtower and an imp, and they're just instinctively, like, unwilling to go underneath that with units. So they have to treb it down first before they can advance. Heavy Scorpion coming from Sitaux. Hell yes. So we get Jags Monks versus Scorpion Woad. I think Sitaux might win this. This is just back and forth. He did lose the castle over here. If he can chop himself through, like if this treb can chop through here, the woads could get in and disrupt everything, but I think at the moment he's just trying to run away. Jag's still pushing in here. Let's see if the heavy Scorpions can come out on time. 11 of them. No ballistics yet for Sitaux. 146 villagers for him versus 129 for Sora Kuma. Sitaux definitely needs handcart. Could be useful. Came in a while ago for Sora Kuma. There was one converted Woad Raider attacking this treb. And Sitaux just sees that it's weak, so he's repairing it. How much damage is this treb taking? Come on. He's undercover. He's undercover, dude. He's undercover. He's undercover. Sitaux just thinks it's the trebs doing damage to it. He doesn't know. He doesn't know, bro. Oh, God. Oh, that was well done. From Sora Kuma. He still doesn't know. He's just repairing it. Oh, my God. Meanwhile, Sora Kuma, 3 layers of walls have been breached. There's a castle there from Sitaux on the edge of the map. The Jags are still going crazy over here. The Woad is still attacking the treb. 400 damage has been done to that treb by this Woad. And the Scorpions are being converted. Faith now on the way for Sitaux. Faith is a crazy technology that's so expensive. But he's got 17 Scorps. He kind of needs it. He's still pushing in over here. We've got Scorps. We've got Trebs. Woads are in on this side. There's some Jags here to fight this off. And the Scorpions are being converted. Faith is now in, but the Scorpions have gone too far. They dove too deep. They dug too greedily. And the Scorpions will fall. The Woads are still pushing over here, though. Scorpions pushing on this side. More siege workshops. I think he wants more Scorpions. And Sitau's going to have to start thinking about gold pretty soon. There's a gold over here. There's a gold over here. He's chopped his way through, so he's going to have access to both of them. He could have access to this one. He's fighting up against Aztec relics. Sora Kuma should probably think about grabbing this relic for sure. Be very useful long term. More Scorps, more Trebs pushing on this side. Onager is probably needed now for Sora Kuma. He's going for more Jags. He's got 43 Jags. 43 Jaguar warriors. Arson on the way. Oh, no, 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 not like this. Not like this. Oh, boy. Okay, it's going to work out. It's going to work out because Scorpion's pathing is horrendous. He will kill the Scorpions, and then he's going to kill the Trebs, and he's going to clear up this whole push. Well done from Sora Kuma. Oof, those Jags were really close to being wiped out by the Scorpions. Also, no ballistics is brutal, right? Really, really brutal for Sitaux. No ballistics for the Scorpions hurts a lot. Sora Kuma, he's pushing back now. Absolutely pushing back. The woads are gone. 19 military only for Sitaux, and it's 74 military for Sora Kuma. Jaguar Warriors pushing in. Doesn't have elite yet. 200 population. Ballistics would be so big. He must think he already has it. He must think he has it, or he just doesn't have a university or something. I don't know what's going on here for Sitaux. University got destroyed? Okay, that makes sense. That checks out. Celts get heresy, right? They do. Yeah. Could be useful. 65 on gold now for Sitaux. 65 on gold. There's also a gold over here he hasn't cleared up yet. Heresy is coming in. Heresy is coming in, so he'll have faith and he'll have heresy for these Scorpions. But long-term setup, I think Sora Kuma is looking a little bit better here. With the relics, right? 3 relics in for him. Aztec generation. He's had handcart this whole time. Sitaux still doesn't have that. Sora Kuma has 7,000 wood. Might want to think about getting that under control. Oh my god! Ballistics would be crazy. This is still a lot of Scorpions. Yikes. Dude, ballistics. You gotta get ballistics, brother. You gotta. Barracks now being added from Sora Kuma. Jags can't engage against this. Scorpions dying to Trebs. Chemistry would be crazy too for the +1 attack. More siege workshops over here from Sitaux. And oh my god, this army just lit up like a Christmas tree. He does have faith though. He's got heresy and he's got faith. But it all goes down. And Eagles on the way from Sora Kuma. Chemistry here. I'd love to see ballistics behind that. That'd be amazing. Look at the resources here for Sora Kuma. Look at the resources for Sitaux. He is spending everything to try and win this. We might only watch this game today. It might go 4 hours. We might only be watching this one. Shame about the speedcast early in this game. I think I'm going to send it to YouTube anyway, probably. We'll see. Probably send the whole set. Even with the speedcasts. So, chemistry's in, but no ballistics still. Monks are still pushing this back. Siege engineers. More Scorpions on the way. He's still got the gold available to make more Scorps. And it's Rams now coming out from Sitaux. Oh no. Oh no, dude. Oh no. The boar's going crazy. No! Stop! Get off of me! I'm just a Scorpion. How am I supposed to stop this? Stop! Someone stop him! That boar's a demon. That boar doesn't care, man. Boar versus Scorpion. He took it out completely. Speaking of taking it out, Treb is gone now. Scorpion's still working away minus ballistics on these units as the monks heal up the Jags from behind. Eagles are in. Elite Eagles. So Sitaux needs to start adding in some more woads. I'm not sure Eagles was the play here. from Sora Kuma. Oh my god. Ballistics, brother. Please. How many times do I have to say it? 11k wood in the bank for Sora Kuma. Garland Wars is on the way for the Eagles. More Eagles coming in here. Sora Kuma was interested in raiding. He's getting the raids down. Sitaux panicking. Going for gate walls to stop the Eagles from getting in. He's losing villagers. He's got 142, though. He should be okay. This monk is out healing the damage from that scorpion? No, it's not. Eagles coming in towards the scorps over on this side. Sitaux having to... Oh, God, he's having to deal with this and goes for a panic TC. Still no ballistics. Elite Woad Raider on the way in for Sitaux. He's trying to get back here with the scorps to defend himself. Really, really tough, though. 37 idle villagers for him. The gold is now completely taken on this side from Sora Kuma. Only 4 on food for Sitaux because they're all idled. And still no ballistics. Like, a ballistics, brother, would have been so good. It would have been so fucking good if you had gotten ballistics. Eagles have been cleared. So many villagers have gone down, though. Sitaux has just lost 50 villagers. He lost 50 villagers. More. These Eagles alone have killed 33 villagers. So the Eagle switch actually panned out already. Treadmill Crane on the way from Sora Kuma. It's one of those games for all the wonky techs, except the meta techs like ballistics, apparently. Like with ballistics, these Eagles don't even get close to the scorps, right? So you don't have this pain having to fight that. But obviously, it's an extremely messy game. There's a lot going on. Meanwhile, Scorpion's pushing over here. These are elite woads now. Out of gold completely as Sora Kuma. Sora Kuma's got the relics, and that's it. Ballistics! Help! Oh no, the Rams are following behind this. The woad should be able to protect them, but he might lose more resources here in those Rams. Sora Kuma backs up. Herbal medicine now on the way for more HP for the monks. Not necessarily to garrison anything. Just that 5 extra HP on the monks. And more trebs have gone down over here. And Sora Kuma's kind of fallen back. Sitaux is pushing again. Sitaux is pushing again. Let's take a look at the resources here. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. I wanted the other one. 83 gold left on the map only. 83 gold. Sora Kuma is starting to sell food. Prices are really limited. He still has the relics. But if he loses all of these gold units, it's going to be really hard to tech switch into something that doesn't cost gold, which he hasn't done yet. Like, if we're thinking about skirms, he's still got a long way to go. And skirms against all these scorpions is going to be brutal. And the relics are here. Transport those back, my brother. Transport those relics back because Sitaux is coming. He's coming in. Eco is being restored now. Still no handcart for him. Ballistics is in, though. Amazing. And Sitaux is going after that monastery. He sees the flag on it, knows there's relics in there. It's only 1 relic, though, and that'll prompt Sora Kuma to bring that back to a safer location. That's where some of the gold is. 24 gold over on that set. Hussar could be really useful here for Sitaux. I know you're thinking, Celt Hussar, what? But it's probably his best option at the moment, considering he's completely out of gold as well. And he's very low on units. In production, anyway. Still got the 33 woads over here. Has to keep them near the scorpions. What a crazy game. hour and 20 minutes in to this Celts versus Aztecs. We've seen everything. I think we need Hussar, Sitaux. He's just selling for more Woad Raiders. I think we got to start thinking about, like, late game. He's hoping he can win the game now because he realizes his opponent's out of gold other than the relics. It's very clear that Sora Kuma doesn't have gold access. He's not really producing that many Eagles anymore or Jags. He's trying to keep them safe. He's trying to keep his monks safe, but problems for him is 2 of those monks already go down. Sitaux wisely doesn't stick around to take that until the Scorpions are here. And Elite Jaguar. No. Wait, what? He didn't get that when he had 50, but he's getting it now when he has 0 on gold? Okay. It's not that great of an upgrade. Does give him a little bit of extra HP, a little bit of extra attack. Like +2 attack, +10 HP or something like that. Faith was so huge here. Faith made such a difference. Oh, Sitaux. Sitaux, he's not paying attention. He's going to lose all these vills over here. Woads are coming back over here. Looking for more villager kills. 130 vills for Sitaux, 95 only for Sora Kuma. But Sitaux has got to be careful. He might lose all these Woads. Oh, the Jags just absolutely ripped through those like nothing. Scorpions are here to support. Sitaux is going to take those Jags on a merry little run around the Scorpions, but he lured them right into his Scorpions, unfortunately. That was not the correct place to run to. And he's going to lose more Scorps, and here come the Celt Hussar, if he can afford Hussar. More siege workshops here. I think it's at the point where you want to sell your stone. You want to sell your stone. You have all of that. He's selling it. You need to get your techs in. Hussar, Blast Furnace, perfect. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I saw the Civ matchup. I saw the map. And I was like, yeah, we're doing this series just because of that. And it's panned out. We're here. Hussar upgrade is so overrated. I think it's actually rated. I think a Hussar upgrade is really good, if only because you're going to be making... If you get Hussar, you're going to be making like 400 of them. So the minuscule difference between Hussar and Lightcap actually pays off. That's the thing. You might look at it and think like the stats aren't that great overall in comparison between the two units, but I think you're just on average going to be making so many of them that it pays off. Woads have completely bamboozled those Jags, and they come over here. They're going to clear this trap. So has to make sure he pulls these away, though. He's not pulling them away. He's not pulling them away. The Jags are feasting, but there's not enough of them. Woads take care of that. Meanwhile, over here, Hussar versus Jag. Celt Hussar versus Jag. I wonder who's going to win. The Jags are farming. The elite upgrade actually goes hard, man. Who knew? Did they get an extra Pierce armor? That could really work against the Scorpions. The extra HP and Pierce would be useful. Hussar coming in now. 52 on food for Sitaux. He probably needs like 20 more, honestly, if he's just going to be spamming Hussar. Pikeman now coming in for Sora Kuma. Sitaux now trying to get more Scorps. Hussar barely doing anything. But they are kind of distracting the Jags. for the Scorpions to put in work behind.
Fuck you all. Your lives are so sad. I get a charity
Sora Kuma's
tax
got
break just for
58
hanging out with
pikemen,
you.
and Sitaux calls the GG. What a game. What a game. Oh, man. Let's go. Best game of 2025. Definitely.
You should've heard
Humble
your
Jelly,
mom
thank you for the
last night.
48.
She
Duke,
sounded
thank you for the
like my
20.
great aunt
Turs,
when I
thank you for
told
the
her five
34,
years, and
man.
she was like,
Sora Kuma takes game number 1, and he
Foosh
definitely
gave out
deserves that.
chat.
I mean, they both kind of deserve the win here after this performance. Remember, this started with a douche. Sora Kuma was behind by like 8 vills at the beginning. He didn't have a TC.
fuck you all. Your lives
Nefta,
are so
thank you.
sad. I get a charity tax break
The
just
14
for hanging
months.
out with you.
Oh, man. That's really, really cool. Resources collected, more for Sitaux. But the relics at the end of the day are a big deal. Sitaux probably kicking himself. He had both of those relics under a castle here for the longest time. He never gathered them. He should have probably picked those up. I think it could have changed the game for the better for him.
You should've heard
Anyway,
your mom last night. She sounded
we
like
go
my
back.
great aunt when
We
I
look at the
told her
draft,
five
which
years,
we
and
have
she
not
was
done
like,
yet. Sora Kuma is going to be up 1-0. Chaos Pit, a win for him. Got Aztecs as a win, and Celts were the final pick for Sitaux. So not the worst civ to lose with, all things considered. Maps are Migration Fortress for Sora Kuma, Land Madness Enclosed for Sitaux. Guys, we might be here until 2026. We could be here till 2026 with these maps. Hammond, thank you for the 28. Holy dude.
fuck you all. Your lives are so sad. I get a charity tax
Holy.
break just for hanging out with you.
Okay, let's see if this works.
Dave out Dave 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 Dave out Dave.
The thing is, I can't hear that, so I don't know how loud that is. With my sound setup, I can only see the levels. And I don't even know what it says on the trailer. I just watched it unfold. A bit loud? Okay. See, we don't know. Was good? I know it was probably pretty alarming, right? It's not that loud? Okay. Whiff a lot. Thank you for the 5 months. Sharper, thank you for the 23. So that's the trailer, I suppose. Let me just see what it sounds like. Is there oh fuck, is there copyrighted music in there? Do I have to cut that out? Oh god, that's loud. Okay. So it was just random sound effects and stuff. All right. Jordan is an analyst. They just announced. So Jordan's going to be there as an analyst. So we can
Never turn down a bower.
re-enable Jib Chat. Citizen Bane, thank you for the 36 months. Sometimes you have to turn down a bower, dude. If you don't have one, well, with the rules that I play, if you don't have one, you can't pick it up. Sometimes you gotta turn down a bower, dude. I've been in that situation so many times. Been hired as an analyst, but it's an open question how well he knows the meta. It doesn't take that long to learn what the meta is if you're a pro or if you know the game. Couple conversations with players and you've got it down. All right. Game number 2, Huns versus Persians on LAN Madness. It's a 9-ville start in the Garrison. And we've got a big-ass woodline here from Sitaux. The biggest woodline ever on this map. It looks like it's 3 woodlines combined. Nice little safe spot back there. But it does make life difficult if he wants to wall to the edge, which you have to do on LAN Madness, right? So the only full walls Sitaux can get rolling is like here, up to here, over to here. And that's a lot. So this woodline kind of hurts in a way. Akuni, thank you for the 41 months. Sora Kuma could theoretically wall like here and then like here. But it would probably be more like here. We don't have, like some versions of LAN Madness, the stone on the outside ring all the way around so they can't full wall the map. I think that was put in after Hayden's League. Because I remember the game, it was Vinchester against Nikov. They both full walled and did nothing till like minute 4. Which is not what you expect from a map called Land Madness. Anyway, Huns against Persians. Persians have the better start. I like the fact that they have Campbells available, but I like Huns here. Especially with the current meta of Persians playing into Cav Archers, I still think Huns are way better Cav Archers. I think Huns are going to be better. Also, Huns are just kind of like the civ you want on this map, right? If you're playing a great game on this map, you're just going to be producing. You're not going to be walling. It's always going to be more military, more, and that's Huns in a nutshell. Persia CA is better than Hun CA on Castle Age? Wrong in so many levels. Imagine how many Hun CA you could have for the same price of the Persian CA, plus Parthian tactic. You just die before you ever get to Parthian tactics, and you're outnumbered so heavily. I mean, in a 1-to-1 battle, sure. But Age of Empires ain't about 1-to-1 battles.
You should have heard your mom last night. She sounded like my great aunt when I pull a surprise visit. She was like,
Naden, thank you for the 50 months.
Hi Dave, Happy New Year.
I think like Parthian tactics is like a late stage Castle Age tech. Super expensive for Castle Age. And the Huns get discounts on Cav Archers, so I think like it would just be a mistake to want to play Cav Archer versus Cav Archer. Like 200 food, 250 gold is so much. Okay, Feudal Age a little bit faster for Sora Kuma. Sitaux added a couple extra villagers. So his eco is going to be generally stronger. And he's not going to be that much further behind to Feudal Age. Interesting decision making here from Sitaux to not really prioritize going up super quick. He's going to be the defender. I think he knows that. All right. How can we get better in this set after last game? How can we do this? Forest Caller being snuck in from both. Stable from both. Wide open base here from Sora Kuma. Sitaux, he's thinking about starting with some walls. He's got some walls around the wood line. Sora Kuma's done the same thing. That's nice. And they're both just farming. It's going to be a scout battle for now. Spearman already forward, though, from Sitaux. So he's actually not going to be the defender. He's going to be a little bit of the aggressor at first. He actually sends the Spearman back now because he lost track of those scouts. Hey, Dave, who was your favorite of the Z Fighters and why was it Piccolo? It actually was Piccolo. I thought Piccolo got done dirty, dude. My favorite moment of Dragon Ball Z is when Piccolo comes and starts fighting Frieza. And he's like actually strong.
Fuck you all. Your lives are so sad. I get a charity tax break.
They did
just for
Piccolo
hanging out
so
with you.
dirty, man.
Any Garrison ticket holders in chat? Grass hypers.
Garrison ticket holder here. Nice. Any other Garrison ticket holders? Anyone going to the Garrison LAN? You bring your equipment. You play in a LAN tournament. It's going to be sick. Yamcha is the best. I also didn't mind Yamcha, but only as like, I don't know. I felt like Yamcha also got done dirty. He went in 400 times Earth gravity and was able to stand up, kind of. Yamcha's stronger than you think. Just because people just look down on him because he... What? Because he got a hand shoved through his chest by the android and he got all everything sucked out of him? Come on, man. It can happen to anybody. Like, they all lost relevance, let's be honest. Alright. Villager has been found. Can it be killed? Spearmen are here. Sora Kuma pulls away. Eco is looking good for Sitaux. Scouts are still roaming. It was looking solid for Sora Kuma as well. 17 on food is nice. And he knows what Sitaux wants to do here at picking off random villagers that are kind of exposed on the second layer of farms. But he's got the Spearman hanging out because he wants to do the same thing. He knows that Sitaux is interested in picking off these vills. Wheelbarrow coming in for Sitaux. But his Spearmen are kind of out of position, and Sora Kuma gets the first kill of the game. It is a villager, kind of evening out that production on the Persian TC. He's also the first one to add the range, too. There's no range here for Sitaux. He's getting bloodlines instead, so Sitaux is going into heavy scout production. And he's forward. And this is a problem for Sora Kuma. Spearmen are here. Sitaux is kind of waiting for bloodlines to complete. He can dive on 3 spears, but it's kind of a risk, right? Bloodline's now on the way for Sora Kuma. The fact that there's an archer range here for Sora Kuma is huge, but he's not producing anything from it. Sitaux is actually the first one to start producing from the archer range, and Sitaux dives in here against the spearman. He took a lot of damage against those spears. He's trying to kill this villager in there. He gets it. But he took a ton of damage against those spearmen. He did have a spearman of his own. And he is going to kill another villager from Sora Kuma. But Sora Kuma will clear up all of the scouts. I'm not certain that this was worth from Sitaux. I'm really not certain that that was a good fight to take. In exchange for 2 villagers, you give up basically all your scout numbers. And there's still some spearmen involved here from Sora Kuma? Remember the Viper versus Hera game where Viper went Teutons and cornered Hera and won? I think you're thinking Viper versus Leary at Red Bull 5 as the final game. Forging on the way for Sitaux. Now he has to play defense because he gave up all his scouts. Another archer range. This is just full feudal play from both. Full feudal land madness. You love to see it. Sitaux is housed. And he's getting a house attacked. This is not good. Dave just pulled that knowledge out. Bro's a professional. That is one game I will never forget, man. It was a big moment. That game 7, that was a big, big moment. After 30 minutes delay for tech issues. Because Microsoft was running a server test. For AoE 4. The same time we were having our tournament finals. For fuck's sakes. Alright, scouts just still kind of roaming around. Castle Age on the way for Sora Kuma, and he's already got the 2 ranges here. And he's going to go crossbow first, then into cav archers later. 3rd archer range for Sora Kuma. There's not really a moment here. Usually there's a moment when your opponent clicks up where you can punish them. Because they're not producing military, but Sora Kuma still is producing military. How active is the AoE 4 scene at this point? They're still having tournaments. I don't know how active it is. I haven't really been paying attention that much. I do see, like, they have a couple thousand viewers on their channel whenever they're doing tournaments. On the ECG TV. Alright, skirmishers pushing in. This is good from Sitaux. He's keeping the pressure here. He's not allowing the archers that time to get a head start, right? To get halfway across the map and then get the crossbow upgrade and damage his eco. He's going to delay until he's in Castle Age himself. Vodkin arrow on the way. University coming in too. Cav archers are starting to be queued up. No crossbow upgrade. So the archers were simply to keep himself alive. Vodkin arrow is going to help a ton for these archers. Sora, thank you for the gifted sub. Let's go. 1002 gifted subs. The homie. And Vodkin arrow is huge. Even though they're not crossbows yet. Massive upgrade. That'll allow him to clear all of this army. Cav archers coming up. Ballistics on the way. Scouts will roam this way. The woodline, though, the woodline walls have been really nice from Sora Kuma. He got them early, and he keeps replacing them. So there's no opportunity for him to really be targeted over there. He's going to lose a couple villagers on the farms, though. He's not really paying attention here. So that's good snipes there from Sitaux. And he might also lose a couple on the gold, too, if he's not paying attention. Second armor upgrade for Sitaux. So Sitaux is going to play into knights or camels. Also has light cav as well. And he's going to kill quite a few villagers here if Sora Kuma isn't careful. +2 armor is in. His light cav are going to kill a bunch. Yeah, that's 3 vills dead. 7 villager snipes already for Sitaux. There's another 2 that will follow right here. Like, this stuff adds up, man. There's another villager over here. He's going to kill a ton of villagers. And look at him distracting the fire because he knows Sora Kuma is busy. He knows he's distracted somewhere, and the archers all die, and Sora Kuma is in a horrible spot now. 11 villager kills from Sitaux. That was so nice. Sora Kuma was not paying attention to that. And now it's really hard, even with Huns, to produce cav archers when you just have no one on gold. Woodline wall is starting to slack a little bit. Light cav still roaming around, still looking for damage. Second gold mining upgrade is coming in, so he can get that gold as soon as he sends the villagers out there. Sitau's biggest problem right now just keeps getting housed. Light cav are in again. Knights are trying to get through the walls. Do they get built in time? They don't, and the knights are in, and it's a disaster. Sitaux is just killing so many villagers with these random raids. Cav archers are coming in, killing a few villagers on the other side now. 15 villagers killed for Sitaux. 5 villagers killed for Sora Kuma, and Sora Kuma is still losing vills. He needed to lock down the gold. He underreacted to that first raid. He lost so many, and he's continuing to lose them. And why not sit under the TC if you're Sitaux? Why not? Look at the eco behind. It's good. He's got production now with +2 camels and knights. And he's still killing villagers. 25 villagers killed by Sitaux. Sitau's idle TC is painful. It's fine. It's fine. He's fine. He's absolutely 100% fine. Killing the cav archers, even under this CC. Sitaux just absolutely overwhelming Sora Kuma. Beautiful job. Eco KD 27-5, and Sitaux takes game number 2. So it's 1-1 here. Just a better eco overall, and he managed to push that forward with superior army numbers and upgrades. Oh God, no, 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 we don't. Sorry. That was way too dank, dude. What was that? That was the little promo vid for this tournament.
You should have heard your mom last night. She sounded
Fire
like
Tribe,
my
thank you for
great
the
aunt
30
when I
months,
pull a
man.
surprise
Thanks for
visit.
being here,
It's
everyone.
like, oh!
Happy New Year,
Persians
Dave.
win. Loss for the Huns. And a win on Land Madness. Now we go to Migration. I wanted to see the promo. I know nothing of the tourney. Yeah, well, we'll see it in the next break. Maybe.
Fuck you all. Your lives are so sad. I get a charity tax break.
Real
Just for
Confucius, thank
hanging
you for the
out with
23 months, man.
Dave, ow, hello, Dave, ow, hello.
All right, we got Migration. Sora Kuma playing as Italians. Sitaux playing as Dravidians. Not certain how Migration plays out on 9 vills, but I think we might see the good old scouts on the center. Little bit of water pressure, but not too much until your castle age. And then full on water with some monks mixed in. 1 TC on the center and light cav. That map is ultra rangeable by cannon galleons. Yep. It is. All of these areas. Which is nice. That's a nice corner. It's also a good corner. Oh my god, rocks in all the corners. It's like they know that I'm gonna look. Time Bandit, thank you for the 32 months, man. A dock forward here from Sora Kuma. Not at the side. Same thing for Sitaux. What kind of fish are we working with? Salmon and Dorado. At least it's not dolphins, man. At least it's not dolphin. Like, dolphins just make way too much noise. Am I right? You can just hear them, man. Like, at least these fish, they don't make a sound. They can't make a sound. Like, what sound do fish make? They go like, like they don't even make sounds. Don't question mark me. That's actually the sound. That is an insane fish sound. Fisherman, back me up. That was an insane fish sound. Real Swifty, that was good. I trust you because you have real in your name. I'm back. What did I miss? Fish sound. That was an insane dick sucking sound. It's the same thing, bro. The same sound, dude. Okay. Fish for both from 2 docks. Nope. Fish from 2 docks for Sitaux. Sora Kuma only fishing from 1 dock. So Sitaux is not interested in doing that feudal age galley thing. Sora Kuma actually might be. He's trying to get the food that he needs. Now he's clicking up to feudal age. But Sitaux is going to have a ton of fishing ship by the time he gets there. And it takes a long time to sail all the way around. So, let's see how Sora Kuma can balance that. Remember that you don't really have all that much food on your starting island. You have to push all your deer. You have to be really conservative with your water buffalo as well. And you don't really want to go for that mill too early before you click up to feudal age because you want to be putting your wood into more fishing ships and more docks. So it's difficult to manage a really, really fast feudal age time on migration. At least the migrations nowadays, the generations are actually like good. You know, your sheep and deer won't be off on like one little random area. Your berries won't be like in a wood line. Old migration was horrible. Absolutely. Maybe we should like host a tournament where we only have like really bad old map scripts. Galley's coming up from Sora Kuma. Sitaux ain't about that. He's going to go fast castle here. And he's going to try and have the fire galleys out fast enough so that they intercept the galleys from Sora Kuma. He could also go galleys of his own, but I think that's a little more unlikely. Could go for a transport ship as well and just get to the middle right away. Arc Blacksmith. The resources from Sora Kuma here are actually looking somewhat solid. Transport ship already on the way out from him. He's going to move his scout over, probably a couple villagers as well. He's only gone for 2 galleys and a fire galley. Interesting. Not certain that that's enough to do any significant damage to the fish from Sitaux, but it might convince Sitaux that he's invested into feudal age water if they go around that side. Castle age now on the way for Sitaux. Fire galleys have begun to be produced. And Loom comes in for Sora Kuma, so he's interested in getting over there. Sending another villager. At one point in Titans League, when this map was in there, the meta was like transport villagers in feudal age, get a stable set up, even if you're Dravidians, and just, you know, get all that middle map control. I think on 9 villagers, it's a little less likely we're going to see something like that. Castle Age now comes in for Sora Kuma, and he doesn't load up the vills. He just sends the scout. Transport ship still has not been produced from Sitaux. 11 fishing ships have been a huge advantage for him. 200 extra resources collected. And they're also Dravidian fishing ships, so they carry a lot of food. So that's going to actually scale up here as these all come to drop off. 300 resources collected ahead. Galleys have successfully snuck around this area. It looks like they took a little bit of damage from the fire. And there's going to be enough fires in defense, but maybe those galleys could find something like this unloomed villager. He's dead. Oh, okay. 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 That works. He informs Sitaux that he's here, though. And Sitau's going to be chasing these around. Let's see if Sora Kuma can even snipe. I think one more fish would be a success with these galleys. He's going for a dock. He's going for a forward dock here. The transport is coming over from Sitaux. Sitaux does not have loom. He does have loom, actually. Just got it. And the forward villagers need to retreat. Great job from Sitaux to transport the villagers over here. Monastery going up now from Sitaux as Sora Kuma tries to save these villagers. It's really, really tough. He's got a scout here, but he needs to keep that alive, dude. And this villager is going to go down. Great job with that scout there from Sitaux. So 2 villagers dead for Sora Kuma. The galleys died as well. It's only 1 villager dead for Sitaux. Really, really nice sequence of events there for the Frenchman. Hello, Harza. How's it going, dude? AC going up for Sitaux. More docks here from Sora Kuma, but Sora Kuma's in a rough spot. Sitaux has had the fish the entire time. He's got middle control now. He killed the scout. And Sora Kuma has to approach this middle area from over here. Did Sitaux see that? No. Are you Hera's alt, Harza? Hera's name is Hamza, not Harza. Got it wrong. That's exactly what an alt would say. That is true. That is true. Alright, still doesn't know about this stuff on the side. But Sitaux is going for outposts, so he should know about this soon. And he has control over most of this area. Like, he's going to grab all of these relics here. He's already got 1. Getting a 2nd there. There's the 3rd right there. 4th over here, which he can probably see. No, he doesn't. And a Mangonel pushing in this way. He's looking. He's looking for the base. Tobob, thank you for the 60 months. He might have spotted the transport ship earlier. And he's going to find this TC going up. Snipes the monk and will be able to deny this TC. Horrible situation here for Sora Kuma. Does not have redemption, right? Can't convert that Mangonel. Doesn't have a scout anymore. Can't kill the Mangonel. And just needs to run away. TC is denied. Monk can't even get the relic back. And Sora Kuma is left thinking, what on earth do I do here? What can I do? The answer is nothing. Sitaux knows he's in a great position. They're still fighting on the water, and Sitaux has the lead in terms of Navy. He's adding in more fish behind this. Is this already GG? I think it is, yeah. I think it might be just a really rough situation here for Sora Kuma. Sitaux doesn't even need to win water. He just needs to keep him away from his fish. $45 villagers against 36. 14 fishing chips against 10. Gill nets is in as well for Sitaux. And there's relic number 4. However, Sora Kuma is being sneaky. He's got out here again with the weak villager from before, now healing it up a little bit. And Sora Kuma also, I think, finding a villager kill on this side. with the fires, although Sitaux is here with the monks, pushing it back. Here comes Sitaux with some demos as well. Double demos. Doesn't really find the greatest hits. That one's okay. And he's going to clear up this side. Unless Sora Kuma can bring more Navy over here. Sora Kuma has some more Navy protecting his fish on the side because he shifted them over. Also sending more villagers out here. Just one at a time, I suppose. To try and complete this CC. Has also snagged this relic. But Sitaux is on the way here with outposts. He knows there's nothing over here because he's cleared it up. Now he's got to double check and make sure Sora Kuma is not in the middle. If he keeps him off the middle, there's no way to win migration. Unless you're like Portuguese and your opponent's doing nothing. Then you can go for Fetorias at home. There's absolutely no way to win migration without middle control. I like this like synchronized swimming with the fires. I feel like we need like music for this. Oh, he messed it up. Dang. That's a castle. In the face of a siege workshop, that is a castle. Hello, messenger. How are you? That's a better castle. Yeah. Nothing in production from that siege workshop, by the way. So this castle is not going to be denied. That Mangonel won't be out on time. Mangonel on the hill as well from Sitaux. So you got to clear that up first before he can go after the castle. And Imperial Age is on the way from Sitaux. Sora Kuma is also thinking about going in. But for what? I love how he didn't have a monastery over here. So he just like, he's like brought the relic under his TC and he's like, yeah, you sit there until I can figure out the monastery situation. There it is. MBL down 2-0. Daniel is beating MBL 2-0 right now. Oh my goodness. Danny boy. Holy. I think MBL will still win that, though. He's going to find the inner strength. Going to pull through. Imp into GG? Maybe. I mean, it's impressive he's clicked up the imp. Even with Italians, I mean, he's in a rough spot this game. Nothing's really gone his way at all. He killed that villager over here with the galleys, and ever since that, just absolutely nothing's been happening. Mangonel's come forward now from Sitaux. It would be nice to see Daniel again. Would definitely be nice to see him if he were to qualify. Is this imp on GG? I think so. Has to be, right? Sitau's an imp now. Sora Kuma fights on. Manages to save that monk as well. And manages to snipe the Mangonel, so the castle's going to go up here from Sora Kuma. Chemistry on the way from Sitaux. Sitaux does not get redemption, so he couldn't just, you know, convert this Mangonel. He does whip it to death, though, with the Arumi. And the Trebs will be able to set up and start working away on this castle. Still 45 seconds away from Imperial Age's Sora Kuma. It's hard to get excited about this game because there's absolutely, literally no way that he can win this. I hate to, like, spoil it, you know? I always want to build it up. There's no way. It's in. Imp's in. He plays on. Chemistry on the way. Fast Fire's already in for Sitaux. And Sora Kuma keeps getting more and more trapped in this corner the longer this game goes on. He's stuck. You look at this from Sitau's point of view. He's like, what are you doing, dude? He's got full vision on everything. I'd love to see another outpost over here just in case, but controlling the water over here. Driving down a castle. Res collected is 7,000 ahead. Dave likes being whipped. Hey, dude. We all get a little freaky sometimes, you know? Everyone gets a little weird sometimes. Sora Kuma, what's going on, bro? What is happening, dude? Ah! Thank you. GG called. Sitaux takes game number 3. So 2 pretty decisive wins for Sitaux in a row after that crazy first game. And Sora Kuma is up against it. Teammates. But he doesn't want to lose. That's for sure. Wants to qualify. Sora Kuma has been an up-and-comer for a while now, and he hasn't really managed to break through. Like, he's had some big it's top players, but he hasn't had those placements or appearances that he needs. Love to see Fortress. I don't know if it's Regicide either. Looks like MBL and Daniel have started game number 3 on Arabia. It is Regicide? Okay. So we're going to go on to a Regicide game. Perfect. Margugu and Capoch, live updates here. Margugu and Capoch are 1-1 right now. And they're playing on Migration at the moment. Looks like Andy is up 2-0 over Whitey. And Jibbatong took a game from Nikov. So that one is also 1-1. Jibbatong. Let's go. NBL is about to get swept. What's the status on that game? I'm sure someone else is gassing that. P90 doing that? Status on this game is Vietnamese versus Khmer. Okay. Things are not looking good for Tag right now. They got teammates fighting each other. NBL's down 2-0. Things are not looking fantastic for Tag. Yo versus Lewis 2-0. That's not surprising to me, though. Yo doesn't screw around when he needs to qualify. Kingston leading 2-1 versus Dogao. That's big. That'd be really, really nice for Kingston. All right, so we're going to go on to Enclose next. So Sora Kuma is going to pick Sitau's home map. All lands must be in Germany. It's the law. It seems like it. Well, we've got a few seconds here before we get in. We can play you the promo vid for the event. Sound warning. It's about to start. 3, 2, 1. It's me. That's them. Amateur side events. March 13th to 16th in Hamburg, Germany. Here we go. If you were wondering. Come play in the amateur side events, dude. You could be an amateur side event. Think about that. That's the biggest accomplishment of potentially your life. Think about it. You could be that guy. Was this made by a 10-year-old? What the fuck are you talking about, dude? That's a perfectly acceptable promo video, Free Nicks. Were you made by a 10-year-old? Possible? It's possible, yeah. All right. Let's get in. Game number 4 here on Enclosed, and Sitaux is playing Mongols. Sora Kuma playing as the Chinese. Mongols, not really a super popular pick here. Usually they're just kind of used somewhere else or banned out, right? But obviously, Sitaux got to pick them, and Chinese is the much more popular civ here overall. However, I can't say that I've ever seen the Chinese versus Mongols matchup on Enclosed. If we go late game, Mongols will definitely be a danger. Sure. But I just wonder how well the Chinese eco is going to do against the Mongols. I think you start with like minus food here. So I'm not certain how good of a start Chinese is on this 9 villager stuff. Yeah, you start with minus 100 food. On the 9 villager starts with Chinese. And it looks like Mongols are actually going to have the better eco. Chinese are probably not a good civ with that handicap.
Are you going to cast at the Garrison?
I am going to be casting there, yeah. Yeah, Mongols just look better here economically, which is weird to say. Sitaux is like a half villager behind of Sora Kuma. And he's got the hunt collection rate, which is just insane. You can see he's already 200 reds collected ahead of Chinese. Really, really nice stuff here from Sitaux to sneak in Mongols. It's looking at going up fast. Could go up without Loom, which he does. Gonna push in this final deer and then start thinking about what he wants to make in the feudal age. Sora Kuma's still queuing Vils. He does have Loom already, obviously. He started with more villagers than Sitaux. He's still behind on res collected. Just by a little bit, but with Chinese, you always want to be ahead with the early start. You spend half the year working in a castle. Is Trudeau required to knight you? Trudeau actually can't knight anybody. That would have to be the king. He doesn't have that capability. And he might not be prime minister for very long. As soon as Parliament starts back up again, I think he's gone. He might even be gone before that. This whole party is falling out around him. Falling apart, man. All right, fuel age on the way, but it's going to be a minute slower than Sitaux. Res collected still ahead for Sitaux right now. There's the stable from him. Could come out here and like mill the hunt as well with Mongols. Could be good if he finds it. Is this a politics stream now? No, I was just telling you what's literally happening. The non-confidence vote coming. Been promised. People in his party are resigning. I'm just literally telling you what's happening. Yeah, our elections only last 6 weeks. You can only advertise for political parties for them. Legally. All right. Loom on the way for Sitaux. Archer range here. After the stables. So it's scouts, archers. And now he stretches out for that goal, which is kind of far away from the TC. A little bit exposed. Meanwhile, on the other side, Sora Kuma just now going for the stable. Sitaux is looking to see whether Sora Kuma is stretching out to this gold, but he's not. You can see the stable there. Now he sees the spearman wandering around, and he's looking for other golds as well. And he's found it. So Sitaux has a really good idea of what Sora Kuma is doing. Mongol line of sight on the scouts is sick. So he can explore this entire area really, really quick. And he's got the map advantage right now. He's got the map pressure forward. Sora Kuma just kind of hanging out defensively in his own base. 6 weeks, that's a lot. Yeah, it is a lot compared to some countries. Compared to the one down south, though, it's nothing. I like to think American elections are long enough. They're just long enough to weed out any competent candidates. Because any reasonable person would be like, what the fuck? They're just long enough to weed out all of the people you would actually want to vote for. All right. Scouts. Kind of hanging out near the berries. Good job from Sora Kuma to keep the scouts over here. To push him away. And he takes that opportunity to go in towards the gold. However, there are archers coming behind from Sitaux. So this is about to get really messy here for Sora Kuma. He does have one archer in the queue, but is now housed. And is only building the house with one villager. So this is really brutal, right? He's housed on a villager and an archer. He's only building it with one over here. He's forced into the tower on the gold, and Sitaux is just free to do whatever he wants back here. $13 military against 7. Berries have been cut off. So Sora Kuma needs to farm. He does have horse collar. Those farms are gonna, you know, stay around for a long time, but here comes the military. Villager goes down for Sora Kuma. Res collected, dead even. Dead even as Sora Kuma now loops his scouts around. This is really nice. Sitaux is not thinking about defending. He should be. And he makes another spearman because he lost track of those scouts. And he knows they're around somewhere. But Sora Kuma could potentially find some damage if he clears up this spearman and then goes after the vills. But there's another spearman there. Great job from Sitaux. Really, really solid job here from Sitaux to get the spearman out. Sora Kuma just commits against it, though. Just absolutely commits against that second spearman and manages to kill a singular villager. Is it worth it? Probably not. Not looking good for Sora Kuma at all. I would say Chinese, just not as good as we would think. Maybe that's just the Mongols, you know, kind of making the bonus look not as good as it is. because of their food collection rate, balancing things out, but I would say minus 100 food just is a rough start. 37 seconds of idle TC at the start feels rough. Yeah, I mean, that's the minus 100 food, right? Sitaux starts with 200 food. Sora Kuma starts with minus 100. Rough. Sitaux trying to micro down these archers. Skirmishers do not have the armor. The archers are holding position at the front here. The scouts still being chased away. And Sitaux is slowly building up his food count. He's still on gold here. He's got 9 archers, which is really, really solid. And, like, Sora Kuma still can't even get out to the berries. He can't really send more villagers out to the gold either. This is just really, really rough. He has to go for the armor because he has so much food available. And he needs some sort of advantage. So he's going to go for the upgrade advantage on his scouts. Chinese start with 3 extra vills, Lars. So they would start with 12 on this map versus 9. But if you don't have the minus food, if you just have 0 food, it means once you get Lumen, you never stop villager production. It's a huge advantage. Especially with the elephant so close. MBL's in the groove now. Okay, MBL's taking a game from Daniel. It's now 2-1 for Daniel over MBL. I said MBL would come back. Hit that reverse sweep gritty dance, you know? And I don't know why he'd be making Fortnite dances, but he seems like a kid, so gonna hit him with the gritty. So Sitaux is trying to hug this woodline with the archers. He has run away with the scouts. I don't know if it's because he saw the upgrades or whatever, but he's coming back with them now. The archers have taken a little bit of damage, but this is good, all things considered, for Sitaux. Really nice job. He should have lost those archers. Sora Kuma 100% should have killed this army. Really, really nice job from Sitaux to just save these. And now he's got a huge mass of archers back here, as he's a minute and a half away from Castle Age. Sora Kuma also on the way to Castle Age. She's done a good job to recover. The tower and the armor for the scouts. The counterattacks over here, keeping Sitaux busy. Forcing the tower of his own. But still, Sitaux has so many archers here. 12 archers versus 6. Sora Kuma queues some more up from behind. And here come the skirms as well for Sitaux. He could like defend on this side with skirms and then send the archers around this way. That might be the play. Why are you peepo Finlanding NBL, Brian? Do you understand how flags work? Do you know how countries work, Brun? Because you don't know how vowels work, so I'm just asking. There's no people know it? Okay. Crossbow, Bod Canero. 40 seconds from Castle Age is Sora Kuma. 40 seconds away. There's the university as well from Sitaux. So forgoes the second TC right away. I mean, he couldn't build it anyway because he had the tower. He's going to go for the university, and he's also going to be on stone somewhere out here. It's been discovered by the scouts. And Sitaux won't even lose a villager because Sora Kuma is busy. He's got an army at home. He's waiting for Castle Age. He gets there. Crossbow upgrade should be coming in. It's actually Elite Skirm first. And he cancels it. He goes for Bod Canero. Tower's still protecting, doing a good job. But this is annoying. The scouts are in the farmy eco. He brings them over towards the crossbows.
Amazing work at NAC. You are a great commentator. Can you apply to work as ESPN?
No. Elementa. Thank you for the 9 months, though. Oh boy, ballistics isn't in yet, but it doesn't matter. He's so close to the villagers. He comes in here. Sora Kuma does manage to get the house wall up, and the crossbows are trapped, and all of those crossbows go down. Was that worth it? It felt like it would be at the start of that engagement, but then he loses his entire crossbow army forward there. He's got more behind, but look at the crossbow numbers now for Sora Kuma. 15 of them, and ballistics is on the way for him too. At the end of the day, I don't think Sitaux is going to be in a terrible position because of that, but I don't think that was worth. Just in general. He is getting the second armor upgrade. He is getting elite skirm, and he already has ballistics. And another army of crossbows is coming around this way, but I mean, Sora Kuma is now free to leave his base. And the skirmisher numbers aren't there yet for Sitaux. He has mined enough stone so that I could build a TC as soon as he has the wood, which could be huge. But he doesn't have the wood yet. Okay, Sitaux has to be careful. Same with Sora Kuma. He's got to realize that the +2 armor is in on these skirms. Skirms with Mongols, yikes. It's alright. Knight coming over from Sora Kuma. He's trying to micro around ballistics. It's not really working. He's getting hit by every shot. Does manage to take out the crossbows, though. So the skirms are going to have to run away from this knight. Meanwhile, back here, the crossbows sneaking around towards this gold. Sitau's already hit here once. He's got 8 villager kills. He's trying to add to that. But the tower has been huge. 12 kills. 12 kills on this tower. It has paid for itself 100%. And Sora Kuma with this knight is being very, very annoying at the front side. +2 armor is in, though. Ballistics is in. +2 armor and ballistics. These skirms are getting as close as possible to the crossbows. Sora Kuma needs to retreat. He needed another knight. The knight's on the field now, but it's far away. And he's going to lose all of these crossbows at this rate. You can see Sitaux trying to make the crossbows stop and shoot at the scout, so the skirms can clear them up. And he's also going for the second TC behind. Second town center here for Sora Kuma, but there's crossbows still around. And it's a monastery, and there's a lot of villagers here now. This could be really good for Sitaux. He sees them. He sees them. He's going to see this TC too. Tower gets another kill. 13 kills now on this tower. TC temporarily delayed. We need an answer to the knights for Sitaux. These knights have been extremely annoying. Definitely need an answer to these. Great job from Sora Kuma to add those when he did. I think it might be... I want to say cav archers, but it's probably just going to be more crossbows for Sitaux. More archer ranges being added in. It's a good game here. Pretty even. I mean, dude. Good. That was completely unnecessary. You want camels? No, Jan. No, no, no. Go back in the bunk bed and just watch, all right, Jan? Get back in the bunk, kiddo. Wheelbarrow on the way. 57 villagers for Sitaux. 55 villagers here for Sora Kuma. Good micro from Sitaux. Both trying to dodge ballistics. Sitau's done a better job so far. He still has 18 crossbows. And he should probably be thinking about dealing with this, because I think a couple villagers went down behind the scenes over here. Trying to get that stone. Sitaux retreats here. Sora Kuma pushing up it once more. He's thinking about another town center too. And he's adding another one over here on the stone himself. Also, Sora Kuma starting to get the relics. And relics are a big deal in this map. There's 5 of them. They're all on this little stone terrain on the center. All kind of over towards Sitau's side of the map. But with the army forward, maybe Sora Kuma can snag a couple more. Sitaux keeps getting housed. I've noticed that as well, yeah. He has been housed a lot during this season, or during this series. He's been housed a ton. Nice micro. Dodging ballistics while queuing up villagers, keeping your eco running, keeping your production up. Really impressive stuff. But now we see Sitaux has just done a better overall job of it. 30 crossbows. The 2 extra ranges really helped. It's going for a market now to maybe sell some wood to get more gold to make more crossbows. And suddenly, +2 skirmishers just doesn't feel like enough. There's just too many crossbows here from Sitaux. Gonna take a little dive into the base here from Sora Kuma. He's gonna go back towards this gold. That tower will get more kills. Tower's gone crazy this game. Sitaux doesn't care. He's got so many crossbows. Goes for another TC now. More crossbows coming in from this side. Tower's still going crazy. 16, 17 kills now on that tower. 18 kills on that tower. 19 kills. This might be the most high-value tower I've seen in a very long time. And Sitaux once more has found himself in a really rough position here. Gonna micro around the skirmishers. But when he's microing there, he's not paying attention over here. And the skirms could clear up these crossbows. Man, he's so annoying with this micro, isn't he? So annoying with this. Still losing crossbows over on this side to the TC this time. Skirm's still trying to clear these up. Only 23 crossbows now for Sitaux. 10 skirmishers on the field from Sora Kuma. So Sora Kuma should be holding here for a little while longer.
Hi, Dave.
Sitau's going to have to mix it up. He's going for a siege workshop. But where is the crossbow army? It's at the back. It's being surrounded. I don't know if that siege workshop is really going to do too much for him when Sora Kuma advances this way. And he's going to see it really quickly, too. I think part of that Archer micro might be the fact that they're like teammates. They're kind of screwing around with each other a little bit. Still playing competitively, but it is a distraction for sure to just dodge ballistics like that constantly. Especially when you're probably not winning the fight anyway against +2 skirms. Like, you could dodge all day and you won't do enough damage to win that fight. Mangonel pops out. But there's a knight coming. Sitaux, in the meantime, does get a decent shot, but has to retreat because of the skirms and because of the knights. He's going to go for a 4th town center now. Is he taking food? Ah, right here. Okay. Sitaux needs more farms and more gold. Yeah. He got 14 bills in the queue. Like, the food eco is decent. He has hand card as well. The food eco is actually really solid for him right now. Another castle over on the side here. First castle of the game. On a hill, near a gold. Classic enclosed castle position. Did you notice tag became esports after I started tagging you? I didn't put those pieces together, no chemical. It does make a lot of sense, though. It's all fitting together now when I think about it, chemical. Sitaux with 103 villagers. 103 villagers for Sora Kuma as well. Sitaux is ahead on res collected, but he like feels like there's twice this game where he's had a really good position and then he just pushes in too deep. He gets way too aggressive. When he had the crossbows dying to that tower the first time, he could have just held those crossbows in the center of Sora Kuma's base. It would have been fine. And then those 2 crossbow armies that he brought, like he could have just sat here as well. Into that same tower. Yeah, the tower has 19 kills, guys. Crazy level of value for that tower. More stables now being added in from Sitaux. And once again, Sitaux is pushing back. Will he extend too far this time is the question. +2 armor now on the way for Sora Kuma. That's going to work wonders against these skirms. Kingston has beaten Dogao. That is sick. Dude. Great performance by Kingston. Dogao's been playing really, really well recently. 2024 was a good year for Dogao. Maybe 2025 is not going to be a good one. Who knows? What about MBL? MBL is still going on. MBL is still moving, still shaking. MBL is currently in a game against Daniel on Coast to Mountain. As we see the Knights just pushing back all these skirms. Now Sitaux has to go up to Imp, and Sitaux has to think about different unit comp to start making. Mangadai Mass is still a very long way away. He has the castle, but Mangadai take forever to produce, so it's going to be very, very slow. You won't have them in time to really combat the Knights. Have to think about something else you can add in. Identical imp times. I think Sora Kuma is a little bit faster. I think Sora Kuma is going to be there first. You guys agree? +2 armor now coming in for Sitaux. Look at this. 5 TCs. 5 TCs. Definitely needs a castle over on this side. For sure. He's actually gone for a tower to protect him. Because he saw how well the tower did for Sora Kuma. And it's a 6 town center as well. Another tower here from Sitaux. He needs that stone for castles, man. Can't afford to be going for towers here. Here, Mongols. Need some Mangadai, dude. It's just going to be Step Lancers. Not sure this was part of the plan here for Sitaux. Step Lancer mass. Until he can get the stone for Mangadai. Until he has a moment here to kind of recoup. Let's see who gets imp first. Sora Kuma gets the imp first. I was right. You guys were wrong. Every one of you. I saw it. Every single person said that Sora Kuma was going to be second to imp. Huge. Step Lancer's doing well, though. They're denying the castle, and the crossbows are kind of out of position. Here it comes Elite Step Lancer as well behind this. It's still 40 seconds away, but this is really nice from Sitaux, delaying Sora Kuma upon reaching Imperial Age. Heavy Camel now on the way for Sora Kuma. Sitaux still making more Step Lancers. 61 on food now is super impressive. And he's managed to clear this stuff at the back. Does need another castle, though. Eventually, you will want to get into Mangadai. Unless he wants to go, like... Imagine, like, heavy Cav Archer, Drill Onager. If you feel like Mangadai production is just too slow. Also, neither player has gone for a castle or a tower or anything in the center here. Sitaux is now buying more stone. No, 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 no. Castle here is so bad. Gonna kill the vills, but a castle in the center is so bad. You lose that. It's so easy for your opponent to just come over and treb it from their side. You can't do anything about it. Step Lancer's now coming through. Arbalest is in. Heavy Camel is in for Sora Kuma. Sora Kuma is getting set up. He's getting set up for the late game. And the Step Lancers are great, but they can't fight up against Heavy Camel. Even stacked up like this, Heavy Camel are going to do really, really well against them. Where are the trebs here from Sora Kuma? He's not trebbing down this castle. Gonna leave it be. It doesn't really do a ton of damage at the moment. He's trying to push in from this side. He has a really solid Arbalest mass. All the upgrades flying in now for Sora Kuma. Onager on the way for Sitaux. Power check. Still 19 kills. Did a little bit of damage though. Siege Engineers coming in for Sitaux. My question is, like, how does he deal with the camels? I guess if you just have enough Step Lancers, maybe. But you're going to have to take a fight over here sooner or later. Can't ignore the trebs for very long. And the camels are still waiting here. I don't know where the Arbalists are. Oh, sorry, I'm blind. I don't know where the Arbalists are. They were literally on my screen. I was looking for them, like, over here. Glasses on head moment? Yeah, exactly. Sometimes, you know, you just expect things. As you get older, too, your mind just expects something to be in a certain place, and you're blind to everything else. Crazy. Well, Step Lancers have died. We've got a few more over here, and we've got some coming in on this side. But Sitaux has not done himself any favors this game, man. He's had so many chances this game, and it's just, I don't know. Feels like he's been very confused without a plan most of the time. These will be cleared up. 17 Step Lancers only. We've got the Treb on the inside. He has cut through here. Sora Kuma not really seeing a huge risk from that just yet, though. And the Camel, Arbalest, Treb composition still pushing forward. If I'm Sora Kuma, I'm trebbing all these siege workshops. I don't want any onagers coming out and creating any problems. That's exactly what he's doing. Goes after the siege workshops first. Architecture even on the way in. Final wood upgrade. Second stone mining upgrade. He's getting all of the techs. Step Lancers are in the back. Could be a problem. There is a castle there to defend, though. So he won't lose too many villagers. Drill is on the way from Sitaux. Onagers are a really good unit against Chinese specifically. It's kind of the counter to Chinese. If you can keep them alive. And Sitaux is now chopping a path through on the other side as well. Still, nothing has been done about this middle passage here from Sora Kuma. And it's a castle from Sora Kuma. Gotta be careful. Sitaux can see that he's gonna build something. Sitaux trying to kill the castle foundation. Sora Kuma not paying attention. He's going to lose some trebs at this rate. Camels are still here. Villagers are going down. Another treb goes down as well. And the onagers looking for shots against the Arbalists. One onager down. Second one down. Camels are still alive and the castle is still being built. Great job from Sora Kuma to hang around with the Arbalest and snipe down those onagers. Continues to be a problem over here for Sitaux. He hasn't gotten any of the upgrades for the Mangonite. He hasn't even started producing them, right? Just making onagers, just making step lancers, and he's running out of steam big time. I think we're going to game 5. Treb over on this side as well, working away on the castle. Camel's now coming in through the path that he cut earlier. And apparently the third wood upgrade was canceled earlier. He's getting it again. Wouldn't his own camels make more sense than step lancers? Probably would to protect the siege, but I mean, I don't think he wants to be in a position where he needs equal numbers of camels. Especially when your opponent has a full Arbalest mass. Doesn't feel great, right? Sitaux didn't have enough stone for another gate. He had to go for a palisade gate, which died immediately. And he calls the GG. And that is a really well-played game from Sora Kuma, all things considered. But Sitaux had multiple chances. And something went wrong. Something went wrong. He dove too deep twice with his army. And then the late game composition seemed a little weird, right? It felt like he wasted a lot of stone on towers defending. Couldn't get the castles up fast enough. Even went for like 2 more towers over here that got destroyed. And then it pushed him away from the Mangonite. Game 5, though. Game 5. Sora Kuma trying to get into the round of 16. It's already been a 2-hour set. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. So, enclosed is a loss for Sitaux. And we go on to Sora Kuma's home map of Fortress. Meanwhile, updates on other sets. Looks like MBL is currently winning his game against Daniel. Daniel is playing Berbers against Persians. MBL has 110 villagers against 72 from Daniel. And he's going for a forward castle. So, MBL might be pulling this to a game 5 as well. But first, we go to game 5 of Sitaux Sora Kuma. We got a minute and a half. Let's look at some of the other scores here. Margugu and Campoch. It is 2-1 for Margugu currently. It is currently 2-1 for Margugu. Looks like Mihai also advanced. He was playing up against Siscon, so he went through, and he's going to be playing up against Doubt.
You should have heard your mom last night. She sounded like my great aunt.
Sebastian beat Lucho, so Sebastian is going to be matching up against Kingston soon. We have
Let's
a
go,
sick
go.
matchup. Burles versus freaking Andy in the round of 16. And then we have Tato versus Vivi as well. But first, this game 5. Good grill. Thank you for the 31 months. Got to update the score in the seed? True. I'm looking at other scores, dude. I'm not updating this one. Whoever wins this will play Vinch. It's going to be tough. Yeah, it is. It is going to be really, really tough. Winchester is, I think, on a level above both of these guys. Sitaux, it should be above Sora Kuma, right? Just by a little bit, but Vinch is in that top 10 discussion. Vinch is probably like number 6 or something for me. Rex, thank you for the 7 months, man. 8 months, sorry. One more. Oh, no. Oh no! My mods. What? Oh god. Is there a map pack for this? I Does anyone have the link for the map pack for this? Fuck. I'm getting that stupid. Error where I can't load the map. I need to download the map pack. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. Can't find it. Fuck, dude. There's no map pack? It's just a map pool. Why can't I load this then? It's Regicide Fortress. TG Fortress. What is... Okay, TG... Map pack.
Your mom last night. She sounded like my great aunt when I pull a surprise visit. She was like, "Oh."
29.
Dude, what the fuck? It's not in the handbook. I don't know what the fuck TG... Like, it obviously stands for the Garrison, but it doesn't show up on the mod thing. This is so fucking scuffed, dude. Okay, we'll try restarting the game. That might work, but I think I need... Open the hand... I literally have the handbook in front of me. I literally have it open in front of me, bro. The Garrison map pack. I searched that. Nothing showed up. I searched it. Absolutely nothing showed up. Open the handbook harder. Oh, you boys. Some of you need to read the room, dude. Some of you are like a second away from being banned. I'm struggling here. For fuck's cock, it happened again. There it is. Okay. Found it. Oh my god, dude. Just chill, bro. You can chill too. 600 seconds, you can chill. All right. Cool. Let's go. Regicide Fortress. Sitaux versus Sora Kuma. Don't lose your king, please. Kings are just scouting around. Luckily, it's Fortress, so nothing much is going to happen here. Sitaux going up 19 villagers. He's playing as Lithuanians against Bengalis. Both really, really good Fortress civilizations, and they're actually quite close to each other. So, nothing's happened. Pass castle for both. They're both collecting a little bit of stone, so adding the second and third TC is a priority for them in Castle Age. Both really good booming civilizations. Lithuanians will get the 100 extra food per
Happy New
TC.
Year.
And Sora Kuma is going to get the 2 villagers per age. I think Bengalis are a little bit better in terms of booming. Regrettably alive. Thank you for the 6 months, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so who do we like better in terms of Imperial Age compositions? I think Lithuanians is stronger, right? If it goes to Imp, which it probably will. I mean, Elephant archers are great and all, but Lithuanian skirmishers combined with like latest, super solid. I hate this mining camp from Sitaux. Okay, let's judge it. I think he wants a TC here, bro. I think that's why he put the mining camp there. I think he wants a TC right here. Yeah. So it's actually a Gigabrain mining camp. The mining camp over here might have been a little bit better. But yeah. Can put it to the east. Well, if you think about it, you put the TC here, you mine this gold close, right? You're probably going to mine through this gold before you start mining here. So the further away gold, the furthest away gold from your TC is going to be these two. At which point, you can officially take those two towards the mining camp. It's actually the best possible mining camp, probably. What the fuck are you still doing with this thing? Why are you still... Sitaux, we need this home. Like, this is probably the most optimal mining camp that he could have gone for. Needs scouting info, Dave. He needs to bring this guy home and put him somewhere safe. One Ratha and he's cooked. But it's in range of a Treb? What, the mining camp? Monastery coming up. Gathering these is going to be super important. Second farm upgrade is already in for Sora Kuma. That's the big difference in terms of eco upgrades. So that's going to be a nice one. Extra carry capacity is great, right? They'll last a lot longer. It's a good one to sneak in there if you can keep your eco running, which I think he has no problems with. 9 villagers in the queue is fine. Sitaux kind of up against it in terms of food eco. He had to afford that one latest. He was basically running off fumes from the town centers giving him 100 food each. But now he's really, really struggling to keep up villager production, and he's not going to be able to get heavy plow for a while. Actually stalling out and idling his TCs here because he had to go for the monastery, the monks as well, to grab the relics. Meanwhile, Sora Kuma just booming. Can I use Magic the Gathering resources here? References here. I don't know anything about Magic, so probably would prefer you don't. Caparch Margugu also in Game 5. Oh my god. MBL Daniel Game 5. Caparch Margugu Game 5. Sitaux Sora Kuma Game 5. Isn't there like 25,000 cards? I don't want any references. No, we'll do without Magic references. Like, man, this boom reminds me of the card Ever-Growing Darkness when it plays up against Roots of Stone versus Clouds of the Nether World. Roots of Stone is probably a card, right? Has to be. Monk a little bit exposed there. He doesn't go for the kill, though. And Sitaux has managed to get, I think, 2 relics already? Yeah, 2 relics already, and he's thinking about a third one, too. 3 relics would be great. 3 would be amazing. And I think he's going to get 3. He might even get 4. Wheelbarrow and heavy plow on the way. 7 villager advantage here for Sora Kuma. Roots of Stone is not a Magic the Gathering card. 25,000 cards and they don't have Roots of Stone? Dude, that game's trash, bro. They don't have Roots of Stone? Trash. What a blunder indeed. Uh-oh. Sora Kuma looking for the monk. He doesn't find it. Another TC for Sora Kuma. 4 TCs here for Sitaux with Wheelbarrow. Sitau's going to start catching up in terms of res collected and the eco as well. Dave, you're trash. Thanks, Polak. Appreciate it. Thanks, buddy. Do they even have flakes of dandruff? The players definitely do. Nice. Got him, dude. Fucking got him. I wish I had dandruff. I miss it. Technically, I probably still have it. But it falls off. It doesn't get stuck in the hair, you know. I guess my, like, eyebrows have dandruff. Yeah. You get beard dandruff sometimes, yeah. But you can stop that from happening by using lotion. I use every morning. What exactly is dandruff? It's just your skin drying out and flaking away. And it gets stuck in your hair and stuff. So if your skin is particularly dry, just flake. Imp timings. We'll see what they are. 93 villagers here for Sora Kuma. Still no wheelbarrow. That actually really hurts. Handcart is already in for Sitaux. And we can see him catching up pretty quickly on res collected stat. Look at the efficiency. 9% more efficient than Sora Kuma. Like, wheelbarrow and handcart are huge here. Absolutely massive. It's kind of a throw that Sora Kuma doesn't have those yet. He's thinking about going up to him. Sitau's thinking the same thing. Sitau's got the monks on the hill here, guarded by the lattice. Trying to prevent the scouts from sniping his own monks. And converting the monks from Sora Kuma. He did get atonement. That monk's going to get converted. Ratha trying to be converted as well. Lattice are pushing them away. Second armor upgrade on the way for Sitaux. Imperial Age on the way for Sora Kuma. And Sora Kuma has gone for the big old house wall on the side to secure these wood lines and this area of the map. Where are the extra stones and golds here? We've got one forward-ish gold there from Sora Kuma. Extra stone here, and then an extra gold over here. Another extra gold firmly on Sitau's side of the map. This one is super far away. And Sitaux can't see it. Sora Kuma can. So that kind of balances things out a little bit. Do you know that 18 states in the US ban major pornography sites? Okay. I know, like, Utah is probably on that list, right? They are? Yeah. Dude, porn takes away time that Mormons need to be pushing out babies, alright? Can't have that. It's a distraction. Alright. Ratha coming in. He's just going Ratha help. Looks like. The sites ban the states. Oh, because they needed the age verification stuff? Ah, the sites ban the state. Uno reverse card, dude. Uno reverse. All right, villagers pushing forward. Is Ratha Halb going to be enough? against the skirms, because the skirms kind of counter both of those things. Is this just like a delaying tactic until he can get into some form of elephants? Oh my god. Big game 5 energy here. Full walls on the side. Sitaux. Loom just now coming in for these villagers. Melee Ratha is not countered by skirms. True. They have to get close, though. Still no hand cart. Yeah. Still no hand cart. Wheelbarrow just now on the way. And the efficiency has just been struggling, right? For Sora Kuma because of it. Also, this is a beautiful hill for Sitaux to sit on. Needs something else, though. He's only got skirms at the moment. The castle behind, so that's going to make it difficult for the Ratha to push in here. Could go hand cannons. Nice job making outposts over on the side to keep apprised of the situation. Also, nice job pushing through here. If these latest get in, it could be a big problem for Sora Kuma, and the latest are in now. The latest are in. There are a lot of villagers over here. Elite Ratha is on the way for Sora Kuma. We've got double castle stack defending up here. We've got the skirmishers as well. And Hill Forts is coming in. Sorry, Pikes, not Hill Forts, other player. Pikes coming in for Sora Kuma. I was just about to get super hyped for Hill Forts. Dang. That's a lot of dead vills. Wow. Wow, he just killed 18 villagers with these latest. Oh boy. Ratha pushing in though. First castle went down. Skirms in full retreat here. Kind of looks like they're still getting bonus damage against the melee Ratha. It kind of looks like they're still getting something, dude. They're definitely getting something there. 100%. That was not normally. They do, yeah. I don't... No, they don't? Okay, we're doing tests. We need, for science, we need to do tests afterwards. The latest have just taken out the TC. Okay. They did originally. Did they get rid of the skirm bonus versus melee Ratha? That's what people have been saying. I don't know. 7 damage a hit. Yeah, they get bonus damage against them, dude, because they're only doing 7 damage in total. Yeah. They're just keeping that armor class. You might have read somewhere that they get resistance against it, but I don't think they do. There aren't any units that can change armor class. I think Treb does when it unpacks. All right. Or at least it gets more pierce armor. Castle is being pushed back. Halbs are coming in. Look at this gate wall here from Sitaux. He's trying to wall in his Trebs here. He's still got the bombard cannons running away now. Halbs are in. Ratha are also coming in within minimum range of some of the skirmishers. So the skirms should go down. And will the castle survive? The castle is being held. The castle looks like it will survive. Sora Kuma is going to hold the line against these Trebs from Sitaux, and he's cleared absolutely everything up. Sora Kuma doing a great job with these Ratha, and he's pushing in towards this castle again. Meanwhile, though, Sitaux taking all the stones in the center. Sora Kuma still hasn't come out for this. Sitaux still doesn't know about that. He knows about the other gold back here. But gold is definitely going to be an issue, especially for Sora Kuma. NBL 132. I hate to say I called it, folks. Feel really bad for Daniel. But I had a feeling NBL was going to clutch that one out. Great job from NBL. The Ratha OP with no counters? I don't think Ratha are that OP. Oh, great gate there from Sitaux. Gets a pretty good engagement over on the side. Tower shields on the way in for his halbs and his skirmishers. And the Ratha need to leave. Can Sitaux get this bomber cannon here in time, though? Can he kill the Trebs? Because the Trebs are working away on the castle. He's trying to repair it. And it looks like he can. Tower shields is in. Lots of Pierce armor now for the skirmishers. Bomber cannon trying to work away on these Trebs. Production is not good for Sitaux. The Ratha are coming in once more for the bombard cannon. Sitaux pulls villagers away from repairing the castle to repair the bombard cannons. He needs to keep repairing this thing. This thing is really low HP. But it looks like he's done enough. Attack rounding in the middle now between the two Trebs, and he's going to take both of them out. Beautiful job there from Sitaux. He's all out of stone in the center. He's still taking this stone over here. And we've got a little bit of a cooperation effort. Up in the wood on this side. Castle still went down. Oh my god. How? How did it go down? It was going to be fine. Last shot. Oh, man. If he didn't pull those vills away to repair the bomber cannon, it wouldn't have gone down. Surprised Sitaux is off latest with 3 relics. It doesn't surprise me that much. If you're making latest, you're just kind of like throwing them into the halbs. It's much more consistent to go Skirm Spear here. What do Bengalis do against Skirm Spear? I don't really think they have many options. Skirm, I guess? Yeah, it doesn't feel great, though, right? Because the skirms from Lithuanians are better. Might be teching into Winged Hussar soon. I think Sora Kuma is realizing there's not many things he can do here. He has found the gold, which is beautiful. I'm going to start thinking about Light Cav as well. And needs to keep this Ratha mass alive 100%. The galley skirms should trade evenly. Yeah, but also Lithuanian skirms move faster, which means your reinforcements get to the front lines faster as well. Greb now working away on this side, trying to take out this castle. Sitaux doesn't really need to hold this position. It's not the biggest deal in the world. Mahayana coming in from Sora Kuma. That's a great technology if you're Popcat. Remember when Winged Hussar got the relic bonus too? Well, it was actually just regular Hussar because it was before Winged Hussar came out, I think. But I do remember. Sitaux trying to dodge ballistics with bomber cannons is so cute. Elite Latest is in, though. Elite Latest is here. And these boys are strong. If he can mass them up. If he gets enough numbers. Latest is coming out for this Treb. The bomber cannon takes care of it first. And the castle will hold on the other side. Sora Kuma is still taking gold out here. Sitaux is just taking his final golds over on this side. Sora Kuma is about to be out of gold once this stuff is gone. Still a couple minutes away, but we can see it approaching. And with 3 relics, Sitaux should have the better late game setup, for sure. What's the relic situation? 3-2 for Sitaux. Like, We got to mass the latest. We can't just be sending them in one at a time. Not sure, like, I love the latest pick. Very strong unit, but I'm not certain it's the ideal one in this circumstance. Guild's on the way, two-man saw on the way, treadmill crane even came in. Elephant archers are being produced from Sora Kuma. But, I mean, we've got the Lithuanian skirms. Are the elephant archers even good in this situation? Who knows? Sora Kuma exploring that stone, or where the stone used to be anyway. He's going to be able to kill those villagers, but that's not the worst thing in the world for Sitaux. He's got 144 villagers. Probably needed to lose a few anyway. Probably needed to transition some of these vills that are going to be off of the gold onto farms, right? You put all of these on farms, you can spam those Wing to Star forever if you get the Wing to Star tag. Dude, Sora Kuma's done such a good job with these Ratha. Such a phenomenal job with these Ratha. He's kept these alive forever. You can see it reflected in how many kills they have. 50 kills on these things. Elephant archers now pushing in towards this area. Sitau's got to be careful and make sure that castle actually remains alive. Sitaux is running out of units here. Sitaux is down to 170 population. This game is starting to swing in Sora Kuma's favor now. The Ratha have just been putting in work. The latest haven't been massed up from Sitaux. He's sending them in one at a time. And Sitaux is now completely off of gold. He's just relying on the relics now. Sora Kuma is pushing in. He sees it. He sees the opportunity. He's killed a lot. He's denying the castle now. That castle is not up. It's at 79%. And it's being trebbed down from behind. So even if Sitaux finishes that, it feels like that castle just dies immediately again. 29 idle villagers still for Sitaux. He's still sending vills over here from the TC waypoints. He needs to get his eco and his production sorted. The castle goes up, and it's going to go down immediately. And castle goes down. Ratha numbers have fallen, though. And Ratha was the key unit here for Sora Kuma as he queues up some more. He's running out of gold. 100 gold left over there. Siege Workshop now on this side from Sitaux. He's going to try and push in here again. Meanwhile, he's got a little bit of a push happening on the left. Needs to make sure he keeps the bombard cannons alive. Still has 1,000 gold in the bank. Same thing for Sora Kuma. He's got to figure out a way to kill these bombard cannons quickly. I don't think he's got the gold for like redemption block printing monks. So just snipe them with the Ratha or the light cav or whatever. Make sure you're on top of that. Mahayana has gotten him a ton of value. 142 vills, still 70 army. Really, really nice. And Sora Kuma now adding in some more light cav to take care of these skirmishers. Sitaux researching treason. Sora Kuma has a panic attack. He has a panic attack. He's like, fuck. Gotta run, gotta run, gotta run. Latest unable to take out the Trebs, and the Treb push continues here from Sora Kuma. Sitaux pushing in through this side of the wall. Bombard cannon over there. Some halbs need to come over here from Sora Kuma. So Sora Kuma is losing some villagers. He's losing some population, but so is Sitaux. And Sitaux loses a bombard cannon for free. Look at the gold. There's none left. There's none left, dude. Resources on the map. 182 gold only. 0 stone available and 142k wood. This has been an insane series. This has been such a good one. Game 1 and then this game right here alone are super solid. The enclosed game was good as well. A little bit underwhelming for the migration game for sure. and LAN madness. Other than that, it's been really, really solid as these trebs are going to go down. Elephant archers need to be kept alive. The Lithuanians should have the advantage now. They have the better trash. But the Bengalis have extra villagers because of the pop space from Mahayana. See if that ends up mattering. Right now, Sitau's eco is, I mean, res collected has been far more than Sora Kuma. And Sora Kuma doesn't have crop rotation or the third wood upgrade yet. These elephant archers are going crazy. Oh boy. Little village over here gets cleared up. Sitaux trying to secure some wood potentially. Final wood upgrade coming in from Sora Kuma. Crop rotation could actually end up mattering in a game like this. This could be a wood game. As Sitaux now goes for more fortified walls on the side to secure more wood lines. Stables as well. Is the unique tech even in for Sora Kuma? Both of them are, yeah. And crop rotation comes in. He knows, dude. He knows what kind of game it is. This is it, man. This is it. This is game 5. Let's go. Gotta rotate your crops, brother. I tell you what, you go wheat, soy, corn, beans, corn, soy, wheat. You wouldn't grow wheat in the same field you're growing soy. I'm an idiot. Soy is so bad for you. Okay, soy boy. Skirms are misplaced over here. The skirms aren't really doing anything over there. The elephant archers are frying, and the castle is still going down. Sitaux could lose that castle. He's coming in with the winged hussar now. These are not as good as Polish winged hussar. They don't have Lechitic legacy. They don't have blast furnace either. They're just slightly better than regular hussar. And the castle falls. Sitau's kind of falling back, man. He's on the run. He's got 91 on food, though. He's got 91 on food, folks. But where are the wood lines? There's a lot of wood lines over here. And can he stop this army? At the moment, it seems like the answer is no. It looks like Sora Kuma is going to get a big result here. More raids on the sides. Sora Kuma needs to shift all his wood focus over to this area. This area is just too exposed. He also needs to keep making villagers. Treadmill Crane coming in for him. I think Treadmill Crane for both in this game. These elephant archers have 97 kills. They're insane. The other castle is being targeted. Once the castles are down, it kind of opens up everything to be raided if you get through the walls. And in a late game scenario, that is so valuable. Still a lot of population space mixed up over here from Sora Kuma. You'd love to see it forward, supporting the elephant archers, right? But they actually, you know what? They seem fine. They're doing fine on their own. These elephant archers are killing everything. 108 kills. And this monk, little combo behind, is getting so much value. They've taken 1,100 damage, and they're almost at full HP. Sitaux is going to have to do something really, really good to bring this back. Because right now it looks like Sora Kuma's got the advantage. Sitaux is coming in with his whole army, though. He's going to try and snipe these elephant archers with these skirmishers. These are the last of the latest. Only one castle remaining for Sitaux on the left side. And they do come in. And it looks like they are going to be able to snipe that trebuchet. But they fall. The army numbers for Sitaux looking pretty devastated right now. 160 population, pop capped for Sora Kuma, which means over 200 pop because of the less space taken by Vils. Sora Kuma getting his wood eco sorted on the side. Both players with the final wood upgrade. Both players with crop rotation. Oh boy. $91 on food still for Sitaux. He goes for more walls. The relics are here if Sora Kuma pushes in. The king is here if Sora Kuma sends a single thing of like group of light cav. The elephant archers have 135 kills. 135 kills. And after all of that military gets tossed in here, I think he's only going to lose 2 of them. 158 kills now. These elephant archers are getting such value. The king is where? The king is in the TC. And Sitaux deletes the stables. Interesting. Trying for like a sneak attack or something. Still has halbs over here, Sora Kuma. They've killed all the buildings. That's a lot of population space that's just been sitting over there the entire time. I think Sitaux might be looking for the king. Sora Kuma is sending more monks forward to try and heal up all this damage that he's taken, and he actually manages to save that monk. He's gotten a lot of value from just having the monks here healing. Great job from him. He's pushing in, man. He's got another treb. Sitaux, still pop capped, but only 55 military, and it's worse military. I love the fact that Sora Kuma constantly has monks healing this army. That's so good. So good. He waited for guilds to come in too before he sold resources for more gold. Town patrol, even though that does cost gold, I think it's a really solid tech. You can see everything with town patrol. See all these raids in, you'll be prepared when they come into your base. I think it's worth it. Thinking Sitau's win condition at this point is a snipe. Sitau's win condition is either a king snipe or you clear up all these elephant archers and the trebs. And then you can start pushing back. But without a skirmisher army, that's never going to happen. If you had like 40 skirms, you could snipe these elephant archers one by one. How do you snipe without siege? Skirms. What about block printing monks from Sitaux? Brother, he has no gold. It'd be a huge investment for like 4 monks that would probably then just die to the light cat. You meant how to king snipe without siege? It's going to be tough, that's for sure. It's going to be tough. Sora Kuma still pushing in. Sora Kuma has this hill, and he's been so patient. He's just sat on top of it, healed up all his elephant archers, taken 17. Oh! Sora Kuma's going for the king. He's going for the king. He's going for the king. He sees the tower. Sitaux ejects. And the king is too quick for the light cab. Moment of panic there for Sitaux. And for Capture Age as well. He's in the watchtower now. The main army is pushing forward. Good job from Sora Kuma to force Sitaux back here. Sitaux is down to 175 population. He's got so much in production, but it just dies immediately. Look at the KD. 200 more kills for Sora Kuma, and they're all on these elephants here. 214 kills on these elephants. They've dealt 13,000 damage. Kind of feels like we need like 3 Trebs over here and then a massive winged Hussar. And you just come in and try and kill the king, I guess. I don't know. Skirms are finally being massed. I think skirms have been the one unit that Sitaux has been missing here in mass. He's always had like 10 of them. You need like 30. And then the Hussar in front. And then you can come in and try and kill these elephants. He have all his text. He doesn't have thumb ring. Doesn't help skirms to an insane degree, but it adds 10% accuracy. Or it makes it 100% accurate on all their shots. Okay, here comes some more halbs. Some more winged Hussar. 84 on food only for Sitaux now. Still pop cap, and the skirms are putting in work behind. But more light cap now on the way from Sora Kuma. And the elephant archers are still here. 223 kills on those things. More raids coming in here from Sitaux. 97 villagers only for Sora Kuma, so he's kind of losing track of his villagers situation. He's got some more in the queue, but he definitely needs to queue up more. This could be an opening here for Sitaux. Killing villagers, bringing him down to like 70 villas. This could be a big opening. This is an opening, though, for Sora Kuma. He's pushing the monastery. The king is on the run. He is pushing the monastery from Sitaux. Sitaux has had 3 relics this whole time. Sora Kuma's only had 2. Raids have been cleared up, it looks like. 96 villagers for Sora Kuma. 117 for Sitaux. Big game 5 energy here. No one wants to quit. Sitaux now finally pushing forward with the skirms. He's going after the elephants. You can see how tanky these freaking elephants are. And he kills one. He actually kills one. Huge. 222 kills on these elephants. Relics are just sitting there. They're just sitting there. Are there any monks here from Sora Kuma? They're on the way. There's monks here from Sitaux as well. He's going to try and grab these. We need more units in the queue for Sitaux. It's getting harder and harder, though. 175 population. His eco is trying to keep up with what he wants it to do. Can't be throwing away units like this, that's for sure. And a lot of his units are just like being streamed in over on this side as well. What's the wood situation looking like? Sitau's still got some wood available over there. He's open on this side. He's completely cut through that wood line. And Sitaux is at 150 population. It seems like Sora Kuma's done this, man. 2 straight games in a row where it felt like Sitaux had a really good position. And Sora Kuma has managed to hold, and he's managed to push him back. Excellent job with the Ratha early, and then with the Elephant Archers later on from Sora Kuma. 260 kills on these things. Oh my god. Sitaux just never really massed up an army and then pushed out cohesively. Like, he was always paying attention to other areas of the map. Sora Kuma had his eye fixed on the middle. Yeah, Sitau's not going to be happy with this set, that's for sure. GG, well played. His teammate moves on. Sora Kuma goes through to the next round. 600 halbs created for both players. Great job from Sora Kuma. That is a huge win for him. Elite latest is a misplay. I think the latest in general were not great. Yep. Definitely not great. He threw away a lot of bomber cannons as well. Then he didn't mass the skirms that he needed. Feels like, you know, Bengali's entire army comp is just beaten by Halb skirm. The latest kind of took momentum away from that. Elephant archers, though, for Sora Kuma, really, really solid. Ratha, really, really solid. Full focus on the middle area. Took out like 3 castles here, then gained the hill, didn't give it up for a long time. And yeah, that was a really sick game. Cool. Well done, Sora Kuma. This is for the Garrison event in March. 50K LAN event. We also have a community tournament. Bring your stuff and participate.